I have my notepad open. Welcome, Zeref. Let's hear it.
Okay, thank you. I have a quick question. Do you think brute contingencies exist?
Brute contingencies exist. Well, I think so. I think that if I'm understanding what you mean by brute contingencies, there are things that are definitely contingent on other things. I don't think you can have causality without that.
By brute contingency, I mean in the modal sense, like something that exists without any explanation or cause. That begins to exist without any explanation or cause.
I'm not so I can't answer that because I'm not aware of anything that begins to exist without a cause, which is the first premise of the Kalam, essentially that everything begins to exist as a cause for its existence. However, I can't demonstrate that it is a fact that there aren't things that aren't contingent. And also, we may be in a case where, like, when you look at the universe, we don't know whether or not it's contingent or whether or not everything has always existed in some form or another and just changed its state. And when you look like Big Bang cosmology and you get time out of it as well. I can't really answer your question.
I think the universe is demonstrably finite. I think it's impossible for it to be infinite or have an infinite past.
Well, cool. That's a really cool opinion. I just don't know how you reach that conclusion.
Okay, yeah, I'll give the argument. So have you heard of the Grim-Reaper paradox?
Wow. Because I don't know how many fucking times I have to say because.
Sorry, continue.
I don't know how you reach that conclusion because we don't have the ability to investigate beyond the Planck time. So I can't say what came before that. But
okay, so I'm just saying it's impossible for there to be an eternal universe because of things like the Grim-Reaper paradox or the sniper analogy. If you are unfamiliar with them, I can give them.
I'm familiar with the Grim-Reaper paradox. What I'm saying is I am not interested in philosophical thought experiments that lead you to a conclusion that something is impossible when the fact is that we are barred currently from actually investigating what happened prior to the Planck time.
Well, do you think logic is prescriptive?
I think logic is prescriptive. No. You keep asking questions like you're trying to set something up. Here's the thing. I think we presuppose identity, non-contradiction, and excluded middle. Mm-hmm. That those are presuppositions that we have to make. Okay. And that those they're neither prescriptive nor descriptive, although if anything they would be descriptive of the actual state of affairs. But it's not like logic is a speed limit that you couldn't go past.
So it's
not prescriptive in that sense.
Can happen?
No.
So that means if an eternal universe is impossible, therefore it just cannot happen. So the universe is not eternal if it's impossible.
Well, yeah. Well, can I ask you a question real quick?
Okay.
Can you be right for the wrong reasons? Is it possible to be correct for the wrong reasons?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay, so how do we determine what the right reasons are for anything dealing with the physical universe?
Logic?
So for anything dealing with the physical universe, how do we determine what the right reasons are?
Logic, because there's a problem with empiricism.
Okay, so do you think impossible things can happen?
Do I think possible things can happen?
Do you think, it's the same question you asked me, do you think impossible things can happen?
No.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to give the rest of the argument. So, let's say John...
The rest? What do you mean the rest of the argument? You haven't begun with the first premise yet.
Oh, okay. So, would you accept that the universe is finite?
Okay, Zeref, you called in to say that you were going to give a valid and sound argument for the existence of God. Are you going to present the argument, or are you going to keep asking questions? Because argument that is valid and sound has premises. Excuse me? What'd you say when you fucking interrupted me?
Is through questioning. Sorry.
No, that's not how arguments are presented. A valid and sound argument. Validity goes to the structure of an argument. You need premises, and those premises lead to a conclusion. I'm sorry that you don't know how to present a valid and sound argument. Maybe make that clear the next time you call in.
Okay. Dang, this thing just hang up. No.